Good morning, afternoon, and evening to everyone wherever you are in the world. I am your host, Headshot TCG, and yeah. Have you ever thought about wanting to just I don't know spread your ass cheeks? That's what I'm kidding, but that is bizarre, and we're gonna go on an adventure, and that's crazy. Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna go do this bizarre adventure. Say something bizarre. Start the market watch with something very insane and bizarre for y'all. So first off is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure first just came out, and it's been a weekend with JoJo's, and the prices are kind of what you expected for a newer set. And I'm just gonna go with the normals and see what it's about because I have not looked at it as much. But from what we've seen with JoJo's in the JP meta, we can expect it to at least do well in EN because of how well it competed with the JP meta. So when we look at Stardust Crusader didn't really have much impactful cards besides the standby package, which is basically red with the Iggy, the Kakyoin, the empty standby cards, and whatsoever. The deal is like okay-ish, but overall, what I feel like the money cards should be are mainly the standby package, as those were what the money cards were in Stardust Crusader when JP first came out. And from what I'm seeing right now, all the prices are very cheap. So do I suggest pick up now? Yeah, but I wouldn't suggest picking it up for the $180 price for a playset. Maybe less if you are able to, maybe $100. I think that's much worthwhile. I am sorry for those who are resellers, but that is just what the singles are. If you can buy singles, I will pick up singles right now as well. And especially with the Dio early play, the Dio early play is very important in most JoJo decks. And next up is the Stone Ocean set, and Stone Ocean is one of the sets that has a very good finisher. The Jolene is a very good finisher, and also the Brainstormer. The Brainstormer in JP was about $10, and the Rico, aka the Chudas PS, was a $20 card for in JP, and this was like I think a $5 card. Like these three were the money cards, and again, what I feel like when it comes to just these two sets were in JP they were playable sets. In English, they're more of collector sets, which is the difference between the markets in JP and English. And also, JP had a lot of like printing constraints where you weren't guaranteed a playset, where EN did fix that, what I found out. Um, the Climax is expensive because, again, like I said, JoJo's is the 8 pants build, in my opinion, is a very good build. Same with the 6 choice 2 pants build. I think those builds are very good, very consistent for the JP meta. I mean, not JP meta, the EN meta. So if you can pick up a JoJo's deck now, I would do so before anything gets bought out, as not a lot of people open it except mainly collectors. So yeah, I would pick it up. But anyways, aside from that, speaking of competitive play, BCS Sacramento just happened, and we have the results. So of course, first place is Slime. Second place is AYT, which is a interesting thing that we did talk about was Ayakashi Triangle. I'm gonna wait for a bit more longer for Ayakashi Triangle to see more buyouts. We have Itsuki. We did talk about Quiz having a buyout last week. Guilty Gear was a interesting pick. Same with CSM, especially after the ban list, and of course we will have some SDS players in the mix as well. But Overlord, we did talk about the buyouts. Cali Marines, we say we should talk about that, as we want to see if any Chloes were listed and so forth. Ruby, not really much. Ruby is still a pretty expensive market for set 1. So Revi, again, most of the cards are unattainable, and so it will be expected it's high. But SDS, so we'll mainly be talking about Slime, Guilty Gear, CSM, SDS, and Hololive today. But yeah, but first off, Mirons. Mirons were, last time we checked, were like $5-8. Now they're at $10, and honestly, almost bought out. So if you have not picked up your Mirons yet and you want to play a tier 1 deck, you should pick it up now before it gets fully bought out. And also the fact that it's just a very good card. And I know we have the Bushiroad stream tomorrow, but Miron will not get hit completely unless, you know, they go, yeah, let's just restrict Miron with the Shuna. Cool, that doesn't do much because in JP, we still have alternatives to play besides the Shuna. And what I'm seeing when it comes to a lot of slime players, they don't really care much about the hexproof aside from, you know, playing the Shuna early play for anti-change or money counter for the late game. So they could honestly just, you know, hit it. It won't do as much. It'll just, you know, slap on the wrist, you know, slap on the wrist. So yeah, I will pick it up. I will pick up Mirage if you can. If you pick up a Slime 3 playset, cool. I would do that as well. Next up is Hololive, a very popular set. And why are we looking at set 1? Well, two cards in particular, which is the Suisse and a Marine. And also maybe the Noel, because Noel is a spicy tech that a lot of people have been playing since BSF season with Gura. But this card used to be a few cents. Now it's like around $5. The Suisse is an early play that used to stock. It doesn't require color if you have 4 other characters, and yeah, it was pretty high. It was around the $8 price, but now it's crashing down. But we do see this like tiny bump going back up. That means it is going up again. As you can see, it's consistently selling for $8. There are still listings for 7, and the highest will be 15. So once you buy all of this, and it's mostly sellers with 4, 1, 2, 3, which is not a lot in my opinion. Usually you want to buy from verified sellers. So when you're pricing, I would always go by verified sellers because that's most likely gonna go. And after these 3 listings are sold, they'll be like $10. So I would buy them as soon as possible if you plan to play Hololive. And another card that you should pick up like right now as well actually is Marine. Marine was a $40 card back in the day where, you know, it had its like giant spike. If you guys remember back in the days when Marine was like $40 with Counter Marine. Now they're like $15 because there are relatively slightly better finishers, but we actually might see $40 Marines again because they're getting bought out because Chloe Marine is probably one of the better Hololive decks aside from any Mume variant. You would have $50 Marines. After that is gone, you have $20 Marines. So if you can pick up the playset right now, pick them up now because they won't be there forever, and we might see the day of a $40 Marine once more. So, and next up is set 2. Set 2 is another important thing that we should talk about because we did talk about last week, which is the trio of Mio, Rene, and Inais, and also Chloe got restocked, which is nuts. And maybe we could also talk about the Mume because Mume is an important card. So first off, we'll take a look at the Ina. Ina is at $5. It is slowly gonna, like, thank God this guy has a huge stack for $10. So yeah, so the next verified one you have is 6. So when that gets bought out, you're just gonna see him at $10 probably. Next up you have the Mios. Mios were like $8 for the longest while, but now they're at $13, $15. So that is scary. Next up you have Rene's. They were, last time we checked, they were like around $8. Now they're slowly going up again, like we talked about. Next up is the Chloe. There is one listing for $15. Has that moved? We don't know, but we can check here. Yes, 4 of them have moved. So Chloe is easily a $15 card, and because it is so good, people would want to start picking her up as soon as possible. If you can see one, get one. If you can get a playset, preferably, I will get a playset of Hololive Volume 2. Lastly is Mume. Not much, but if these get bought, this will become a $5 card instantly. Like, this is going to join the ranks of a expensive rare as well. So yeah. Before I talk about Chainsaw Man, I'm gonna take a look real quick because I am actually curious about the TD combos for set 1. And yeah, not really much has changed except the fact that there is a shortage of set 1 TD stuff and also gamers, because this is a good package, this is a good card, and this is a card that's used in every deck because as an off finisher. So this card will be in demand, and once it gets bought out, it'll be like a $5-6 card. In my opinion, it will be the next Mio, because Mio was like a $10 card for the longest while when Set 1 Hololive was running around without any other drop search. So I feel like the Bolton will be a $10 card in the near future. So if you pick these up now, I'll pick these up. Rushia is another good finisher. It will not get reprinted if we get Hololive Remix because of contract reasons. Same with Coco as well. And most of the events are out of stock, which is kind of insane. But if you can pick up like the Rushia, I will pick that up. I will pick up the Akiros as well. This is like a good card to just like have in general. I don't know about these two. I would not pick these up because we have better options. But yeah. Anyways, Archie Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man was a set that was high in value because of one tier 0 deck, in particular Aki. Aki was a deck that was running around rampant. It was around a $15 double rare. Same with the Himeno, $15 double rare. But because there are also rare alternatives, you don't really need to play this anymore. And the deck that top was not Stock Soul Bar. It was what was it? Stock Soul Choice, which is kind of interesting actually, because they do have Ice Tail, but they play this power, which is a pay 3, clock yourself. You have 5 or less clock. Put 3 cards in your opponent's waiting room onto the operator deck, and then burn them for 4. Basically, you're burning them for 1, or realistically, you're burning them for 4. But you're also playing with the Toast package, which is a TD card. I haven't really tested this much, but from what I'm seeing, it's a very not really brain dead. I can't really say it's brain dead, but with Chainsaw Man, the only card that's like worth anything is the Riki, because the Riki is being $20 is because it is going up, because regardless of Aki being hit, it will always be a value card. After the $20 gets bought out, it will be a $30 card. So if you plan to play Chainsaw Man in any shape or form, really, pick up the Rikis, because they will become a $30 card like eventually, like, which is kind of insane actually. Next up is SDS. SDS is a deck that was horrible on release, but now we have some decent support in set 2. The 2 cards that are kind of noteworthy are mainly actually the rares as well. So one of them is the Hendricksons, the other is the Lane, the King. Like all, like these 2 are rares, and also the Hendrickson Riki. And this card is a $3 card. This card is a $3 card. And if you guys have bulk from set 1, I would honestly go through it and sell whatever you have, because this card, this set is very underrated. But some people were able to make it work, and here it is. This card used to be a $20 card. If you plan to play SDS, like any other set I've mentioned, pick these up now. Pick up a playset. You could probably pick up a playset of this for like honestly $100, and it will probably be worth it. Next up is SDS 2. The most expensive card is the level 0 Climax combo, and it's gone. So yeah, I will pick up this. Let's see, for 4 if you want to play SDS, or if not, again, pick up a playset, because like the 3 cards that are worth it are the Elizabeth, the Escanor, and the Meliodas. The Meliodas was a cheap card for the longest while, but now it's like a $10 like double rare. But after that gets bought out, it is a $20 double rare. So yeah. And lastly, Guilty Gear, a set that people thought was bad and mid, but made top 4. And the reason why this set is kind of mid, we ignored the discounter, because Bushiroad, hello, Bushiroad, hear me out, right? You need to fucking, I don't know, distribute the promos, or else we're gonna have a problem, because it's been 6 months. As a TO4 store, as I was before, we haven't got the promos, so you better give us the fucking promos, because my players are actually mad about this, because they can't play the Refresh promo in their Guilty Gear deck. And I need to readjust my camera. Give up. I'll give up. It's gonna be that was a good bit. That was a good bit. But Guilty Gear, right? So we have SRs and all that, but the double rares are gonna be interesting because the set, you guys didn't know, it may be a 10 double rare set, but some double rares are printed more the unders, and that double rare are the Giovanna, Ramlethal, and not a lot of people got a full playset of Ramlethals or Giovannis or Ramlethal or Enos. And Ramlethal was a $20 double rare. It has slowly gone down, but will most likely go back up once people realize that Guilty Gear is a good all-rounder set for matchups such as Overlord and Slime, because of cards like Gold Lewis or I forgot the 1-0 was it the 1-0 I don't remember, but and also Bike It as well. Bike It is a very good card. This card was a $1 card on release, but now it's like a $6 card, $7 card, so I would honestly pick that up. And another card was that was the False. The False is a pretty good card as well as an early play for his deck. And when you have the three things for a set: an early play, a Riki, and a Brainstormer, the set is good. And also the Giovanna is a very good card for you to just have stock potential as well. So yeah. Anyways, but Guilty Gear is a set that you should pick up real quick because not a lot of people bought it. Not a lot of people, cracked it. Not a lot of people filled allocations for play sets as well. So it's like in the win. So if you can pick it up, pick it up because this will not last forever, especially cheap double rares, because like the Kai, the Mei, the Baiken, the these are pretty cheap. And yeah. But anyways, that's it for today's market watch. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys till next. Bye bye.